Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I'm in my world famous sipping den. You have gotten lucky today, haven't you? Some of you searched me out, some of you found me for the first time. If you found me for the first time, you don't want to lose me? No! So hit that subscribe button, at least I'll be in there somewhere. You don't have to hit the bell, I put out a lot of stuff. Although if you hit the bell, you can always decide what you want to do or what you don't, but I don't care about the bell. Just hit the subscription. I'll pop up every once in a while. All right, we're friends now. Remember, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. Everything. And to keep track of everything, I have the most extensive, well-organized playlist on YouTube. I have to. I have over 1,000 videos with every category of alcohol there is in the world. But I make it easy to find it. And attach to every video. My first comment's pinned because I have a link to whatever I'm reviewing. But I not only do every kind of alcohol there is in the world, I do coffees as well because I can. I'm the only one in the world who can. I do all this stuff with half my taste buds tied behind my back to make things fair. And, all right, I am a one-stop shop. You like anything that has anything to do with alcohol or coffee? You're at the mall. You don't have to drive around to 1,000 stores today. You're where you need to be. So, welcome. Thank you. Tully's Hawaiian Blend Coffee. Medium roast K-Cup. Let's take a peek. There it is, right? All right. What's going on with this? 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Ooh, let's see. We keep it slow and low at Tully's Coffee. Beautifully balanced, paradise found, slow roasted, made with a blend of Hawaiian coffee and other Arabica beans. Okay. Here's the thing. Let's talk about Hawaiian coffee for 1 second. Coffee is grown in a band around the world, right? A certain area that coffee can be grown. The only place, the U.S. has a place where you can grow coffee, and it is Hawaii. Now, if you think you've had Hawaiian coffee, you may have. In order to name something Hawaiian or Kona coffee, it only has to have this much in there. See, this much. Okay? If you could afford it, if I can afford it, okay, it's probably not Kona coffee. There's probably some blend in there because this Kona coffee is very expensive. That being said, there are other Hawaiian coffee, and this is a blend of some Hawaiian coffee. That's grown not on Kona, which is the side of one mountain on one of the islands, so it's a very small area, thus this. However, as of now, and I've had a lot of coffees, probably my favorite coffee that I've had is some blend or and you can get 100% Hawaiian coffee, and I love Hawaiian coffee. Right? I love coffee grown in Hawaii. It's probably my favorite profile. So, this ain't saying nothing about Kona, I brought that up, but I just like Hawaiian coffee, and this has a blend of some amount of Hawaiian coffee in it. So, here is the look of my beautiful bean water. Yeah, bean water. Magic elixir is what it is. It's the way you smell. You cup over, you get a lot of smell that way. I'll just give you a tip. You part your lips a little bit, and it helps you, increases your ability to detect smells. And alcohol also helps the alcohol escape and doesn't burn you as much. Just a little tip. Anytime I can think of something, I throw it out there. It's got a nice smell to it. I'm getting a light milk chocolate. Not a dark, but I usually get the bitter, a dark chocolate, which I love. This is more of a milk type chocolate in there. More of like a sweetness and a milder milky type chocolate. I almost detect, well, I don't almost, I do detect, which is strange because in a medium roast you usually don't get this. You usually get it in a late roast. Some, what I'll describe as plants, like walking through a field. Yeah, I know it's weird, plants, but I was going to say hay or grassiness. any type of plant that hits your mind. If you ever walked into a botanical garden, not flowers, but the plants themselves, or a greenhouse or something like that. And so it's pleasing with that milk chocolate coming through. Let's give it a taste. It's hot. It's good. It's not bitter at all. I'm trying to figure out what in the heck I'm. Got a cool taste to it. I mean, it's not crazy. It's coffee, okay? But there is a taste that's. Smoothness doesn't really say much, does it? But when I'm going to say it, and people hate it, but here's what I mean by it. It's not bitter. It's not real acidic. Therefore, it's kind of smooth. Like nothing coming up and, man, this is bitter. Man, this is acidic. Okay, that's water smooth. This isn't water. It has a lot of flavor. Milk smooth. But it doesn't have any bitterness or real acid to it. Therefore, it's very pleasing. All I can say is, and I've used this description a lot because I grew up kind of in this business a little bit when I was a kid. So my family owned a few types of businesses. One of them was one side of it later became the liquor industry, and that's where I grew up in. But early on, they owned restaurants, and one of the things they owned, I used to go in there as a kid. And in the morning when they're doing the breakfasts, and I always, to this day, I love, and hearing the clattering of the plates and the drown of people talking, but you can't make anything out, and the smell of fresh coffee, right? That I remember as a kid, always smelling that, and that's the taste that I get from that smell. That, and then if you can, things usually taste like how they smell, but in this one, it's that smell, but like a little richer, a little, I don't know. On steroids, if that makes sense. Not crazy, not overpowering, but so it's again, it's a rich smell of that traditional walk into the diner or the restaurant in the morning or the pancake house type of smell. Very good. Do not need heavy cream in this one, but I always put heavy cream in for the channel. Well, I do love it. So we'll put a splash of heavy cream in. This one absolutely can be done black, just have whatever heavy cream I get. We'll start with the wooden chopstick because hot glass and metal, which I don't have here, can sometimes and eventually will crack your glass. So another tip. If I learn something, I pass it on throughout the video, right? Oh, heavy creams. And I said you could drink it black, and you can, because of the way I described it, very easily. But there's something about a kiss of this cream that brings out the mouthfeel, gives that little vanilla undertone, and just changes the flavor, cuts down on acidity and bitterness, which this didn't have anyway, I get it. But just adds to the mix in a pleasant way, to me. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying your coffee with me. And you don't have to be drinking this one. And both, well, the one I just did, it's not hard to find. You can... and sometimes I do rare and hard to find coffees, but I try and do everyday ones that we can all enjoy. So if you're enjoying this coffee particular with me, that's fantastic. But it doesn't matter. If you're enjoying any beverage with me, coffee or otherwise, thanks. Thank you. Please sub, right? We're going to go to the next level. All right. Just broke a couple milestones here, but they're in the way of my giant milestone, so we just got to get them out of the way. I can't do it without you. It's impossible, so I need you. So subscribe, of course, minimum. Watch the video, huge. If you can like it, boom. All this helps analytics, and if you can share it, that's above and beyond, and that's just fantastic. So that'll help me get to where I want to go, where we need to go on our journey, right? We're all on the same ship here at Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. And you stay tuned, because see all this stuff here? I review all that too behind me. That's not even, okay, it goes all the way around. This is probably one of the most, I go to bars with my friends and almost none of them have the selection I have, okay, in commercial bars. So it's fun down here. I have hundreds of wines, liquors beyond belief. I told you, beers. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So stay tuned. We got some good stuff coming, man. I'll give you a teaser, man. That ain't nothing. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.